Hey gang, it's Seraphim, and if you don't know me, weeks ago, I uploaded a video called The Truth Behind Justin Y and Just Some Guy with a Mustache. This was number 10 on my discussion series, and instead of a static image staring right into your soul, it includes footage of an Arsenal gameplay video. That's how courageous I am. Anyway, in the video, I talked about two YouTube commenters, Justin Y and just some guy with a mustache, and tried to uncover the secrets behind these two. It was kind of like an exposal video, but without the annoying voice and diss track. I'm looking at you, William. So this time, we're doing it again, but with another YouTube commenter, Christopher Moon. Now, if you don't know Christopher Moon, he's basically a YouTube commenter with the spirit of Justin Y by his side. He, like Justin Y, comments on every single video he sees, and people are starting to wonder why. However, what I find strange about this guy is that he posts a lot of videos, like monthly or something like that. No YouTube commenter makes videos, but yet this guy does. But whatever, I don't need to worry about that. Every YouTube commenter makes a video someday. But yeah, this guy's appearing like everywhere. People say he's the next Justin Y, but there's a problem. See, in a YouTube video called Every Commenter Is Here by iWin, you would look at the comment section and find Christopher Moon reply to that and say this: I don't consider myself a commenter, and it's sad to see other people don't either. What? So basically, some YouTube commenters don't like to call themselves YouTube commenters because they don't want to call themselves YouTube commenters. That doesn't make sense. When you comment on a lot of videos, of course you're going to become a YouTube commenter. So there's no point not calling yourself a YouTube commenter. But okay, I guess this would probably cover him as well, because he's as infamous as Justin Y and all the other YouTube commenters. I'm actually pretty determined to do this. So let's begin, shall we? First of all, let me get this straight. We are not going to be using evidence today. It's a real hassle to get all the evidence you need when these guys show no information about them at all. So, for today, we are going to be relying on an interview with me and Christopher Moon. Now, in Christopher Moon's channel information, you can see he has a Discord username. Mine is Seraphim0493, by the way. Now, in the past, I've always ignored it because I didn't have Discord at the time. But now that I was older and I could do stuff my own, I said, screw it, and friend requested him right away. Surprisingly enough, he accepted my friend request right away, and we were now in a conversation. So I asked 10 questions for him to ask, and this is what I got out of him. The photos you're about to see are actually real, not the stuff you would find in a clicked video saying, Charlie Amelia is going to die. That's not the case. The first question I asked is, how do you comment so often? Which everyone asks when they're talking to a YouTube commenter. Surprisingly enough, he said this: way too much dang free time. So apparently he does this because there's something else to do. Kind of strange. To be honest, I was hoping for him to go into a lecture about YouTube and statistics, but I guess not. But why do people think of him as the next Justin Y? Well, questions 2 and 3 follow the similar question. 2 says, do you think Justin Y? And 3 says, why do people think of you as the next Justin Y? This is what I got out of him. So for 2 he says, nah. And for 3 he says, why? Oh no. Huh. So I guess he doesn't feel like Justin Y at all. But why do people still think that? Well, it could be a sense of nostalgia, just when he comments on every single video he sees, and Christopher Moon also does the same, just with a different manner, and different username, and different profile picture. Anyways, the fourth question is this: how do you find a lot of good videos that everyone watches, like South of Waz videos? By the way, if any of you watched Nextpo's video on Justin Y, yes, this is a similar question that he asked while interviewing Justin Y. But that doesn't matter. Like the first question though, I was hoping for a similar answer, but I was wrong. This is what Christopher Moon said. And this is actually a real thing he said. He said, I don't know, I usually just subscribe to lots of channels. Okay? Again, I was not expecting this. This is what he had to say? The more I think about it, the connection between Justin Y and Christopher Moon slowly starts to decay. There has to be some sort of connection, right? The fifth question has me showing Christopher Moon the video I mentioned earlier, and following that showing, I said the following. How do you feel when you felt like being called out for some reason? Christopher Moon says, don't remember, and a frown, or whatever that emoji is. Well, that was a waste of a question. Moving on to the sixth question. Are you friends with any YouTube commenters? If not, who would your friend be? And he said this. Not really, but I'll be fine with any of them. Okay, so let me get a few things out of the way. Apparently, Justin Y is friends with other YouTube commenters, most notably Stickmaster 5000. Christopher Moon? Yeah, he doesn't have any friends, but I guess he would like to be friends with one of them. Moving on to the seventh question, I asked Christopher Moon how do you feel about the other YouTube commenters. The question I said says it all. How do you feel about Justin Y, Viezel's Puppet, Kermit the Frog, and the rest of the YouTube commenters? They're pretty cool. Finally, a valid connection to Justin Y. Okay, but let me explain. See, normally you just think of YouTube commenters as weird guys. And that's true. They appear everywhere. Just like another YouTuber right now. Anyways, Christopher Moon, on the other hand, doesn't think that. That's pretty cool and rare as well. And other YouTube commenters say the same thing about other YouTube commenters. So yeah, our first connection with Justin Y. But what about the other YouTube commenters, as in the bad ones, also known as bots? That was my eighth question from my interview, and where he said, how about those comment bots who say want to be friends, like Tom or Tim or Tense or whatever? And to no surprise, he said, dear God, will you two please do something for once? Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Alright then, second to last question, also known as the ninth question. Are you just one person with one account who is commenting? Yeah. 16-year-old in his home browsing YouTube all day. Oh, thank God, I was dreading you would say no. But yeah, he's just like all YouTube commenters. He's just one person with one account who's doing this. And he is definitely not a bot. My friends, we have now hit the 10th question. The final one, you may say. This is usually the question where all secrets are revealed. Alright. So, are you ready for the 10th question? Do you want to know what the 10th question is? Well, I have it right here. So the final question of the interview is, drumroll please! How do you determine which videos to comment on? Is it some sort of extension like a social blade? Or do you determine the way that Justin Y does? And the answer to that? Well, the answer to that is drumroll, please. Okay, I'll tell you. The answer that he gave out was this. I just comment on whatever I watch. Also, what does Social Blade let you do stuff like that? And then I ended the meeting which I said I was going to be using it for a video. So, what did we learn today? Well, we learned that Christopher Moon is a normal YouTube commenter who has no secret techniques up his sleeve. And also, he's just a 16-year-old who watches YouTube videos all day instead of going outside. Well, it is quarantine season. No one's going outside. Except Karen's. And we also learned that he uses Social Blade and not YouTube itself to study videos and decide when to comment. So, as I'm told, he's just a normal person. Nothing spectacular about him either. Or is there? Just kidding, he's just normal. So guys, that concludes today's video. I hope you like it, I hope it was very interesting, and if you want to see more of this, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, leave it down below, and like this video. Oh, and please make sure to share this video if you have the time. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!